With all the RNG people complain about in the game, you have to ask yourself how players like Poach, Bizzle, Vivid, and 72 Hours consistently place well in Epic's tournaments. Are they just really lucky? The obvious answer is no, so now we have to ask, what makes these players so much better than other professional players? These players all have solid mechanics, but none of them truly wow you like watching Mongrel or Magin. The answer lies within their decision making and situational awareness. The players I mentioned before have unbelievably high game IQ or game sense. But game sense is more than just game knowledge. Game sense is being aware of the location and action of objects, teammates, and yourself within the map, and how different events will influence these factors and how to best use it to gain an advantage to get kills and win the game. So when people say you need better game sense, what they actually mean is that you need to be more aware of what is happening in the game and that your decisions are likely poor given the situation. A high game sense player can take any amount of information and use it to influence his decisions and gain an advantage. These players are constantly asking themselves questions about what is going on around them. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. High game sense players are asking who, if anyone, landed near me. What guns, utility, meds do I have right now? When should I be looking to rotate? Where should I rotate to, considering the storm, enemies, and mats? Why am I basing up here instead of elsewhere, and how can I turn my loot into kills and a win? This is just one of the many reasons why game sense is so important. The other reasons become more evident as you play against better players, whether it be in tourneys like the Solo Showdown or Alpha Tourney, or Discord scrims. When everyone in the lobby is capable of doing 90s and making quick edit plays, mechanics and aim won't be the true difference maker in a game. What will is the decisions these players make every second of the game to put them in a better position to win and get kills. What makes Fortnite so unique is that every little detail makes a huge difference in the outcome of the game. The decisions you make early game can come back to haunt you late game, or put you in an amazing position to win. It all depends on the decision you made and your thought process behind making that play. Should I take this engagement? Should I drop my SMG for an RPG? Do I pop a big now or wait to find minis? Do I stay high ground or drop down? These are just some of the many questions you should find yourself thinking about throughout each and every game. Unfortunately, I can't tell you how you should play every situation or what decision you should be making. But this series will aim to give you the tools to help you identify different scenarios and make those decisions on your own, and make you an overall better and more confident player. This series will go in depth into different aspects of improving your overall game sense. Some episodes I have planned are thinking ahead in gunfights, rotations, taking engagements, and many more. These videos will help players of all levels and can be used in both scrims and pubs. I want these to be tools you can use in any type of game setting, and maybe you can even use some of these thought processes to help you in other games too, as a lot of my knowledge and strategic thinking I developed when I played League of Legends and it carried over quite well to Fortnite. Now for a little background on me, I started playing Fortnite in December and have been obsessed ever since. I've been involved in the competitive scene since the start on both console and PC. I know most people don't care about stats, but to add some credibility, I'll show mine. I think what's more important is to note that I started playing on PC since July, and Fortnite was my first ever FPS on PC. My mechanics were absolute dog shit when I began, but I improved quickly, as my game sense and decision making proved to be more important than how quickly I could build. My first recommendation before the series starts is to start watching streamers like 72 Hours, Poach, Bizzle, and Vivid, as you can see how these guys approach different situations and think ahead to come out on top. Watching my future videos and constantly watching streams from the players I just mentioned should be extremely helpful in improving your game IQ. My second recommendation before the series begins will be to take the time to watch your own VODs and find things that you need to work on. I believe working on mechanics and playgrounds is extremely helpful, but I think to truly become a better player, you need a high-level mix of game sense and mechanics. If you can do the fastest 90s in the world but have no idea when to use them effectively, what's the point? And on the other hand, if you are the smartest Fortnite player in the world but you can barely build a 1x1, you should definitely be practicing in playgrounds. Hopefully this series can help you identify what your weak point is and how you can improve upon it. Overall, I'm hoping to have an episode or two uploaded weekly, so make sure to subscribe and to stay up to date with the series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.